guys, welcome back. You can see we're doing that, and now you can see I removed it. Now let's remove this else. See what happens. Nothing really has effect. So if you're if your jumping animation, if you're jumping backwards, then make sure to drag this from it was right here, right? Make sure to drag it from there to here. Okay, so I'm gonna add one. So I'm gonna make our world a little better. Let's add a background to our world. Set background image too. Now you can see we have this whole thing. Now I'm just gonna draw some hills, but you can draw anything you want, even mountains. Now I'm gonna also add this sky and then done. Now you see we don't have any clouds, so let's go to the scene and start screen clouds effect. Now you can see that this just adds these clouds. Very good. We don't have to draw the clouds, and those clouds are animated. So so far our game has been only one level. Let's add some more levels. So let's first make a function. A function is like a mini program. Is like something you can put into the function, and then we don't have to call that whole code anymore. We can just call that function. Now instead of do something, I'm gonna do start levels. Now I'm gonna add this whole thing. Now wait a minute, I have to add this over here and then drag this whole thing over here. Now notice that there's not that, and then we can do that. Bye bye. Now we can go to the function and then call start levels. Oh yeah, I have to refresh this page because the screen is dark. Let's wait for it. So now instead of repeating this whole level again, I'm gonna first make a variable called level, and then we're going to go to the variables and set level to 0. Now we're gonna run some code. Now instead of when we're overlapping the portal, instead of winning, I'm gonna change the level by 1. And then we need to call the set world again, call start level again, or else nothing will happen. So we're going to go to and then drag in if else. Now set no. If level equals now if level equals 0, and set time map to that. What if level equals 1? I'm gonna drag out a set new tile map. Let's set this tile map to let's set this 67 pixels wide. Now see how wide that is? Now I'm gonna add, now let's work up a little. Let's work to the, now we're gonna work to the left. And then let's add this whole long thing. Now let's see. Now let's let the player jump there. Now let's start adding blocks. Now let's start adding those again. And then let the portal be there. Now I'm gonna add some enemies there. Some enemies here, and then here. I'm gonna add this whole lot of enemies surrounding those 3 coins. And then now my idea is that when the player will have to work forward, then work left, and then jump on here, and then collect all the bees, and then jump from here to there, and then starts fighting, and then the player is gonna start fighting the bees there. Now let's add some coins here, coins here, here. And then let's actually erase this coin because floating coins doesn't make sense. Now don't forget we need to draw the walls. Or let's say fill the walls. Now we're going to add somewhere that our player's gonna start. Now I'm just gonna make this location black. And let's say that in the first level the player's gonna start there. In the second level the player's gonna start here. Now again I'm gonna, for element value of array of all black locations, we're going to delete this flower and then place my sprites on top of value and then set transparent at value. Let's see how that works. There, now our player's starting right there. Now let's just go a shortcut. Let's see. Hiya! Now I'm gonna beat this level real quick. Now on to the next level. Yeah, notice that there's all these flowers out there. And I noticed that there's all these flowers there, and then I didn't draw any flowers. And there's all these bees coming at me, and then I didn't also hit that much flowers. Now what's happening is all the coins, flowers, and bees are coming from the previous level. See that? Hey! Oops. Yeah, I forgot to draw the lava. Wait, what? Oh yeah, that was just all these bees coming at me. Now, I'm just gonna erase those lava, and then there's one more problem, which is the bees are all left over, because Arcade doesn't know what we want to carry in from the level. Now I'm just gonna select all this and then drag it here. Here. Now we still have to remove the bees. So I'm going to drag for element value of, and then I'm going to go to the sprites, and then go to the life cycle category on the sprites category, and then drag this array of all sprites of kind player. Now we're going to first destroy all kinds of enemies. Destroy value. Duplicate this with this. All sprites of kind coin. And then all the flowers need to be destroyed too. Now my sprite will not be destroyed, but every else will be destroyed. Now, you know what happens when we don't place these in order, because if we place those for elements of array of all sprites of kind and then we place it all over here, all of those on the level will be destroyed, because the Arcade follows the order of the code. So now I'm gonna beat this level real quick. And then let's beat this level real quick again. And then let's see. And then the last bees cut it up about here, and no bees are, and not that much bees are coming after me. So I think we successfully cleaned up our level, or you can say removed all these bees coming at me. And all the flowers are destroyed. So I'm gonna try that jump. There, so we cleaned up our levels, and see you in part 5, because we're not done yet. Now let's finish this in part 5. So see you later.